Viewer, thank you so much for joining in. Today, we are here to solve some problem as usual on Circle Theorem. So, please, we have a problem here. Let us look at this problem. And this is a diagram. And it has a very short statement on it. The the most important statement is to find triangle ORA. In other words, is this arrow here the one at the front. But if you see the diagram here, there are a lot of things we need to do here, but quickly, let me show you how we do it. It'll be very easy. If you look here from AT arrow, it's a triangle. As you can see, AT arrow is a triangle. Now, the next thing you also see here, AD arrow, also another triangle. Then another one you see here again, AO arrow, another triangle. So there are three triangles in this on this diagram. So quickly, to find here, we need to find D, angle D here. Why are we finding D? Meaning here the other as part of A. If we find this angle D here, it will help us to find this angle here. When we find this angle, it will help us to find this angle in here. Automatically, when we find this angle here, AOR is associated triangle, which will help us. So let's move quickly there. Let's solve the problem. We want to find this angle. If we find this angle, we know that the sum of an angle in a triangle are the 180 degrees. So I want to add this plus this equal to 180 degrees. So what are they? I'm going to say angle T. So in short, I just want to write something here today. Look at I've been following. I'm not going to use 3 letters, but today I'm going to just use 1 to make it clear. This arrow means the angle A here, which is 30 degrees, right? 30 degrees, and T. So angle T here is equal to 40 degrees, and of course D. Angle D here is equal to question mark. So let's sum them together. I will say here, angle D plus angle A plus angle T all equal to 180 degrees. Wow, the sum of an angle in a triangle, right? So that get our sum of angles in triangle. This is the symbols of triangle. Quickly. Now, if we have this, we have A and T. So only D we need to be found. We'll find here. We have 30 degrees plus 40 degrees equal to 180 degrees. Angle D here, I'm aware 30 plus 40 is going to be 70. So I have 180 here minus 70 degrees. How I got 70? I added 30 and 40 together, 70 degrees. D, and of course I'm aware that here will be 110 degrees. Now, this portion is added 110 degrees. If you're following first, we have found this error. We found this error too. How can we find this angle here? It is D2, but if you see here, D represents 2 different angles here. D represents this other angle, and D also represents the angle within this triangle, but at the circumference. One of the angles at the circumference is outside, one is inside the circle. So this one within the circle is what you're about to find. Now, to find this one in here, if you look at TD arrow, they are found on a straight line. Angle on a straight line, we know you should be aware that it's equal to 180 degrees. So to find that, again, you will see me finding D, right? You'll see me finding D. But this D is, this time around, the D is within the circle at the circumference line. So I will now say 180. Why am I saying 180? Because our TD is on a straight line. So I will subtract it from this angle to find this one. Because if you have angle on a straight line like this area is 110 degrees. So here to find it, you subtract it from 180 degrees to get an answer. So I'll subtract 110 degrees from this. Angle D here will just be equal to 70 degrees. Now, it means inside is 70 degrees. If you look at this angle, let's draw the triangle back. AD arrow. This angle here now is an angle at the circumference. Now, let us find angle AO arrow because angle AD arrow can help us to find angle AO arrow. Angle AO arrow is angle at the center of the circle. So let's find the angle AO arrow will be equal to. We are aware that if you've been following this the channel, I said normally use the word that says angle at the circumference here is 2 times the angle in the middle here. So this angle here is what we call AOR. AOR. So to find this one here, I will say 2 times angle D. Angle D in the case is either angle AD arrow. 2 times angle DAR. So this is angle at the circumference. So angle at the circumference DAR. So AOR will be equal to 2 times. What is ADR? ADR is 70 degrees. So 70 degrees times 2. AOR will be equal to 140 degrees. You see that? Now, it means we have found this angle here. We have found 140 degrees here. You see AOR, angle AOR is isosceles triangle. And one of the characteristics of isosceles triangle is it has the 2 sides to be equal and the base angle are also equal. So the question either about ORA. So it's one of the base angle of this angle, the isosceles triangle we want to find. So that find angle ORA. Angle ORA would now be equal to this value to 140 degree. 180 degree rather, 180 degree. Why are equal to 180 degree? It's because they are angle formed within a triangle. So if the base angle of the isosceles triangle are the same, if I want, let me use a variable here. If I use a variable, maybe y here, meaning here also be y. If I find y, then of course I find the AOR, I try to find them. So I will rewrite this statement in the form for to get it clear. AOR is equal to y. So I have 2 y here. So I'm going to add this plus this are equivalent to 180 degree. Why? Because there are sum of angle in the triangle, just as we use here from the diagram. So I will add y plus y here. You have 2y degree here plus 140 degree because 1, 2, 3 are in a triangle equal to 180 degree. Great. We have 2y right here. We send the 140 across here. We minus it from here. Quickly, I'll take the part up here. Follow? So we have 2y. 2y will not be equal to, you have 180 minus 140 for that. I mean, whether you mean level exact 40 degree. We want y 2, blah 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 2. Y is equal to 20 degree. Now, if y is equal to 20 degree, it means that ORA. Therefore, I can say this like that ORA is equal to 20 degree. Because I told you, we want to represent the area with a variable. Such that when we find these 2 variables, then of course we finish finding ORA. So this is the value of angle ORA. So thank you. Continue.